first.
Hello. Hello. Welcome, everybody, to another chill episode of Masterpiece Monday. Hey, Hesty. The Hesty anthem. Oh, yes. Welcome. Hello. Welcome. Just kick back, relax. We're just gonna have a chill time drawing some summer vibes today. I've used up all my brain power on random stuff. What did you do? What did you use your brain power on, huh? Tell me about your day. If I say anything that's dumb, just don't mind it. For example, tell me something dumb. I've been working a little bit on my new I've been trying to make a new model. You want a sneak peek? You want a sneak peek? Anyways, I was practically just asking some friends if they wanted to form a group with me. Oh, what group? New model. Here's what it looks like so far. Wow. It's gonna be kind of cool. It's gonna be my new model. I still have to work on it. It's looking pretty good so far. It's gonna be a different style. Right. So, let's get started. So as you know, it's summer right now. And it's quite hot. But you do see a lot of sunflowers just like blooming near the roads and stuff here in Japan. And I was thinking we could incorporate some of the sunflowers in our art piece today. We made some art pieces with other flowers. I just thought that maybe you draw one with sunflowers in it. You know, just make a complete set. It's something like Chaos Group, but different. Oh, that's cool. Who do you have in mind? Got a group planned. I'm excited for you. Alright. Mainly because I'm the only one thinking about stuff at the moment. Ah, I see. It's good to have groups, you know. VTubing is more fun with people you'll enjoy being with, you know. Let's make a symmetrical face. Just gonna make a little symmetrical face. Something like this. I didn't really have anything in mind today. I'm just gonna draw with some. I'm just gonna vibe, you know. I don't really know what to draw. Just hopefully we're gonna create something nice from this. You know, we're just kind of like feeling it. Just getting the vibe. Hey Sonny, good morning. Music is a lot louder than you. Oh, sorry. Let me just my bad. I raised it up a little because like last stream there wasn't any music at all. My bad. There we go. Is that better? I'm here for the Rocky commentary. It's nice to see you today. Just a chill drawing stream, you know? Much better, nice. There's a lot of sunflowers going on in Japan right now. And I figured I kind of want to make another one of those like girl portrait of a girl with flowers. It's kind of been a set now. Like I've drawn one with like, let me show you like what I've drawn so far. I don't draw them like often, but I feel like it's been accumulating. Like there's a recent one that I drew like with hydrangeas. It's kind of like this. And then I drew one with sakura. Demo doko. It's kind of like, you know, I just want to like draw something relaxing, you know? Nothing too difficult. I forgot where the other one was. I don't know if it's the same folder. Doko. Is it here? I think it's here somewhere. But yeah, I'm just trying to draw some more of this kind of art. I swear I made one where it's like Doko. Oh, here it is. So first one, second one. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it just feels relaxing drawing flowers and girls. You know, just a chill stream. I'm not really like looking to do anything special. I like the sakura more. Feels very elegant. Yeah. It's a little more saturated too. Like the hydrangeas, it looks kind of pale. And this one I went a little darker. You know? Yeah. Alright, let's just go and draw. If I don't type it in chat, it's because I'm doing something. No worries. Feel free to lurk. I didn't really expect to talk to too many people today. I just wanted to like... I just wanted to draw, to be honest. Just for fun. You know, nothing too exciting. Just a little drawing stream. I kind of want this one to look a little happier, you know? Like maybe she's smiling. You know? It's the best mindset, to be honest. Just vibe and have a good time. Yeah. Yeah, we're having a good time. Just having chill vibes. We got snacks. We got spaghetti. You know? Feel free to eat this spaghetti. It's made fresh. Don't believe what anyone tells you. This spaghetti is made fresh every day. Made fresh every day. I'm trying to eat it, but it tastes like plastic. Modded or Dosh. I was hoping you forgot about the spaghetti. I mean, it's brand new, so could it be fresh or it could be like be that the past is alive? Yeah, this one's fresh. See, it's a little different. You could tell it's a little different from the other one. You know? Right? Okay, I have returned. Hello, Rocky. Hello, Hesty. Welcome back. Tell me what happened today, guys. What update me on your life today. I didn't really do much today. I have a holiday, so there's no work. So I just slept most of the day. If you're wondering who I have in mind for a group, it's actually some usual friends that I DM often. Oh, okay. I would have asked you, but you're in chaos, so thank you. I woke up, warmed my vocals because I have to record soon, then did some scheduling, and now I'm here. Ah, like recording a song? Is that what you did? Do you like detailing teeth? I want to be like one of those artists that like could draw teeth, like realistic teeth, but I just can't pull it. Like it feels weird. You know what I mean? I slept in class. Don't sleep in class. You gotta learn. You learn about the subject. See, I want to be like those artists that could draw teeth. I have some lines I owe people for group collab duet thingies. Oh, that sounds really good. That sounds really fun. Yeah, but Filipino eye is so boring. Teeth are either creepy cute or creepy. Yeah, exactly. Like teeth, if you get them right, they look kind of nice. But if you get them wrong, they look really what's the word? Uncanny. Like you're flirting with the uncanny valley. You know what I mean? I want to be brave enough to do teeth, but I can't. It's crazy. Teeth is just one of those things where if you get it wrong, it gets wrong so bad. They look like they're gonna chomp, yeah. Have you seen that one picture of like the teddy bear with human teeth? Let me show you. Teddy bear with human teeth. It's creepy. Let me get you some nightmare fuel, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't it creepy? But if you stare long enough, it starts becoming cute. Maybe. It becomes cute at some point. It kind of fits them really well, though. This used to freak me out, but now that I'm used to it, he looks kind of cute. It's Nightmare stream tonight. It's kind of a look. Yeah, it's kind of a look. The uncanny valley, dude. That's what we're playing with. I want to make kind of a genuine smile, you know, like just like it's summer, and this girl is just like smiling because it's like, oh, it's summer. You know, there's sunflowers all over the place, right? I don't think that bear looks dangerous. They just seem friendly, just strange. Yeah. It seems friendly, but it could be dangerous, you know? Like it could like Why does he have human teeth? Why does he have human teeth, though? Oops. Yeah. The smile doesn't look very genuine when I make it. I don't know why. It just looks really freaky. I think it's the how symmetrical it looks. Maybe if we tilt it. Oh, that looks worse. That looks worse, actually. Sunflowers are pretty. Yeah, they are. Maybe if we add hair later. Raise the corners more. It's like she's slightly suffering. She's slightly suffering. She's like that guy from all the memes. You know that guy? The internally suffering guy. It's looking kind of bad, guys. I don't know what to say. I think I made some nightmare fuel. Raise the corners more. Okay, let's raise the corners more. Okay, it's not looking too good. I don't think we should raise the corners more. Maybe it's the eyebrows. I think maybe it's the eyebrows. Oh, it's too late. We already like flipped it around. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just we'll try something. Hold on. Let's go back. There's something wrong with it. Something a little strange about this photo. Hey, let's try to fix it. Okay, we're gonna use a symmetry tool. Maybe the eyebrows are too weird. I need a reference. I need a reference. Let me get that reference. This is the kind of energy I'm looking for. Hey, FBI, how are you doing? How you doing, FBI? Is he crying or happy? He's happy. We're all happy. Aren't you happy, FBI? Aren't you happy it's Masterpiece Monday? Aren't you a little happy? Masterpiece Monday. Oh, this is making it worse. I think we're making it a little worse. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. What is happiness? All I know is there's spaghetti. Exactly. That's all you need. You don't really need anything else. You just need spaghetti. 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 Did you guys like our last stream? The what's it called? The Gartic phone stream? Did you find that funny? You have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Gartic phone is amazing. No worries, just draw. Just draw, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta feel the vibe, you know. Just roll with the punches. You know, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Join together. Yeah, it was so fun. Dude, my ribs hurt from laughing. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Dude, you guys know Warframe? They're doing a lot of crazy stuff in Warframe right now. Remember when I told you like how the Warframe devs, they just think of ideas and they just put it in the game randomly? Like, oh, let's add skateboards. Oh, let's add ship battles. Dude, Warframe just added like freaking a dating sim. A dating sim. What the heck? Warframe is crazy. Warframe is one of those games where they're like, oh yeah, let's do that. They added a dating sim, and they added like infested enemies that have moves of a real boy band. Mag Prime, my wife. Warframe, is that a game? You haven't been on Warframe in a while, buddy. Need to get back into it. The things they revealed in TennoCon is just so insane. Like no normal game company would do that. Like, oh, let's just add a dating sim in our like space looter shooter. Warframe is crazy. Haven't played since we last played 2. Bzz, bzz. Warframe and Minecraft is getting better, but you know I haven't played Minecraft. Should I start playing Minecraft? Is that content people would watch? I only play things that people watch. busy. Like, oh, okay. I thought you meant like, I thought that said like ZZZ. Zoneless Zen Zero, the new thing people are playing. Dude, ever since that came out, nobody's talking about Wuthering Waves anymore. Like, nobody's talking about Wuthering Waves anymore. I would like to see Rocky try Minecraft. Minecraft. People want to see me play Minecraft. Okay. Sell me on Minecraft. What can you do in Minecraft? Why should I, the Great Thunder God, Rocky Raigeki, play Minecraft? Huh? Sell me on it. Give me some solid reasons. And convince me as to why. You can build your own temple statue. You can make a giant beep. I can also make you a cat. I do like building. I used to like building Legos when I was a kid. I do like creating. Okay. What else though? I know you can do that already in Minecraft. I seen the videos. What else can you do in the Minecrafts? I'm so desperate for anyone to play Minecraft. Okay, but That's not really a reason for me to play Minecraft. What's the reason for me to play Minecraft though? You get cool banners plus cool armor. Okay, I like cool armor. I like cool armor. The latest update, there's like a dungeon and pub. But thing that throws me off about Minecraft, everything is like blocky. You're gonna get a blocky Rocky. You know? Why is everything blocky? You can add mods. I had a friend who made a Rocky Minecraft skin, but I've never used it. Might be a great opportunity to use the Rocky Minecraft skin, you know? I think we should do it. We could play the Minecraft. I heard you could kill stuff too in Minecraft. Like you could kill like the Ender Dragon and stuff. Is that possible? Is that like a super tough boss? I like super tough boss battles. You can kill the Ender Dragon. Let's go kill the Ender Dragon. We have friendly fire. To be honest, I think with all the content creators watch, I would like to see them be passionate about things that they like obsessed over. Yeah. I already made content that I like obsess over. I made like Elden Ring stuff and Dark Souls stuff. But the things I obsess over, people don't really obsess over. Like my general audience don't really care for like Elden Ring, it looked like. I mean, if it's easy for you, Rocky, you could try RL Craft. RL Craft? Is that the author guy that made the horror movies? The horror books? RL Craft. Is this proportional? I think there's like supposed to be like an eye distance between the eyes. Okay. I think it looks like it's proportionate. There's something about it just doesn't look right. I'm more of a Battlefield series at GTA. There's also Guardians in the Ocean. Those are dangerous. Oh, dangerous. They give you mining fatigue, which is not great. Holy heck. RL Craft is not what you should start for in Minecraft if you're not already super familiar with Minecraft. Oh, you play Minecraft too? Sunny? Play Minecraft as well? You guys gotta hold my hand when I start playing Minecraft. You gotta teach me the ropes. You gotta teach me the ropes. What kind of hairstyle should she have, guys? What's a hairstyle that's pretty nice right now? She looks really insane. She doesn't look like she's she looks very insane. Afro. I could teach you everything in Minecraft. I could teach you redstone, but it's complicated. We Afro, girl. How would that even look? We need Afro girl. Are you into Afro girls? Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. It's the kind of hairstyle you're into. The majority of time I work off stream rather than game. Oh, you work like off stream Minecraft? Back in the 1.71 beta. Oh, I don't know what that is. Ghasts are really annoying. The fireball has a hitbox to parry. now is 071 update. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm such a boomer. I don't even know what these are. Is the Skibidi part of the Minecraft lore? The Skibidi toilet? Is that Minecraft? Do you chug jug? Is that the Minecraft? I don't play Minecraft anymore. I meant I like work off stream. Oh, okay. No Skibidi. No Skibidi. There's no Skibidi in Minecraft. Are you sure? The kids talk about Skibidi a lot. I was pretty sure that was Minecraft. We can make that's a toilet. Well, please don't do this. It's not Minecraft. Are you sure? Maybe you just haven't found it yet, the Skibidi. Hairstyle. Oh yeah, by the way, you can get Elytra in the end region, but you'll need some fireworks in order to fly into the sky. I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I don't need more brain rot. I already have enough at school. Have you heard of the newest brain rot? The, what's it called? Or it's like a deer. The Toko Noko Noko. Noko Noko Noko. That one's kind of fun. You could destroy Orion's house. Not Orion's house. You're cruel, Bob. You're cruel, Bob. Noko Noko Noko. Noko Noko Noko. How do girls work? How do ladies work? What ladies look like? Noko Noko Noko. That's been a long time coming. Did you guys hear that? The Noko Noko Noko? I think I got the Noko Noko brain rot. I think I'm gonna have to watch that anime. I haven't been watching anime at all. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's funny. Yeah, that's what I hear. I heard it's really funny. I like comedy anime, to be honest. I like comedy. I had a phase in my life where I watched every single episode of Gintama. You wouldn't believe me. And I almost cried when they were trolling, like Gintoki, there was this episode where they just had a house, and Gintoki said, "Oh, this is the last episode of Gintama." I was like, "Oh, what, really?" And then they were just trolling. They were just trolling the whole time. And it actually never ends. Fun fact, the artist is the same person who draw Kanata from Hololive. Their anime is very good. Should I make Rocky Raigeki Temple and send a screenshot on Discord if you want to? Could be like a passion project, I guess. Noko Noko Noko. What if she's a 10, but she has like Noko Noko antlers? Guys. Fellas. Isn't that just fauna? It's just fauna! It's just fauna. Ends up becoming wholesome. Gintama is a roller. Yeah. It's a roller coaster of emotions. Makes it 11 out of 10. You're actively looking for girls with crazy antlers. Noko noko noko. Ponytail like this. Okay, it doesn't look too bad now that she has hair. I think hair makes up most of what a person looks like. Without hair, you just look like insane. Now that she has hair, she doesn't look too bad. Fellas, I think that your crush, whatever like woman you're into, if they're bald, you might not like them anymore. I don't know. I can't speak for you, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe you'll still like them, but I feel like hair makes a big difference. Not really? I like bald girls. Okay, okay. That's valid. That's valid. I was just testing you. You know. It was just test. Bald girls are beautiful. Her face looks so weird though. I think it's just too symmetrical. What about beard guys? Beard guys. You guys like beard guys? Beards. I think beards have fallen out of favor recently. I don't know. When you ask girls if they like beards, most of them say no. Especially here in Japan. In America, beards are kind of goated. Like a lot of girls like beards. But here in Japan, it's like, oh, beards, oh. You gotta be clean shaven here. I guess it just depends on who you ask. You know, there's some people who like it and some people who don't, and it's just how life is. No, nothing's set in stone. You know? Everyone's got different tastes. I don't really care about superficial things. If the person's great, then the appearance is whatever. That's true too. That is true too. But fellas, where do you like the ponytail? Do you prefer it like this? Like this? Or like this? Fellas, choose. Choose. Huh? You gotta make a choice. You can't be indecisive all your life. Annie, you can't say that. You gotta choose. High ponies all the way. A. We got 2 for A. 2 for A. Annie. You can't say Annie, Mark. You can't be a maybe Andy. They make your neck less itchy. They're very practical. And I feel A looks very sporty. I don't know. It looks very active. Wait, I'll spin a wheel. Hello, Dime the Block. Welcome. What kind of ponytail do you like? A, B, or C? You gotta choose. You can't be indecisive. Also, the music stopped. Let me just replay the music real quick. Oh. No, none of that. Oh. B. B, you like this kind of hair? I seen girls that do rock this kind of hairstyle. Usually like the shorter ponytail. But these are the type of girls that are like super busy looking. They're always like, they don't really care how, like, they're just always busy. A is stylish, B someone busy, C is relaxed. Yeah, oh yeah. So A feels like it's very sporty. You know, they look kind of active. You know, especially when it runs, it just like flows in the wind and stuff. B is like, I don't know, it's okay. C, let me sell you on C. C is like, you usually like see them in like really nice girls, like motherly looking. You know, especially when they have, this is their shoulder, right? A typical character, and then they have it over here. This is basically Edward Elric's mom. Every anime mom. This is the mom, anime mom hair. And it's beautiful. Can you only draw or can you animate too? I can animate a little bit, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert in animation. I animated the dog that's bouncing around right here, the pixel one. I animated that. It's not very good, but I did it myself. If you put it that way, B? Yeah, B's okay. B's usually like hard-working people when they wear it. You see them at the office. It feels like B is like someone who is busy, but they don't want to bother making a bun. You know what I mean? It's like usually like the office ladies, they would have like a bun. But if you're like, I don't have time for that, I'll just have my hair like this. I like mommy hair, although it makes your neck itchy. Yeah, I like mommy hair. Mommy hair. I am team mommy hair, guys. I am team mommy hair. They just look chill, you know, with the hair down like this. Yeah. Dime the Block. Nice to meet you, Dime the Block. I hope you enjoy our little drawing stream. Just a relaxing drawing. We're just talking about random topics, if that's okay with you. Should give her like clothes or something, right? She can't be naked. She's like a tank top. How about a question for the ladies then? Okay, we did the ponytail, right? But let's say someone, there's 3 guys with different kinds of like facial hair. Which one would you rather? You had to pick one. You can't say it doesn't matter. You have to pick. Which one? Which one is best? The beard mustache combo? The goatee? The mustache? What process do you like most about drawing? I like coloring. I like mixing the colors together. Hmm? Ladies, you can only pick one. You need to make a Discord. I do have a Discord. It's being linked on my Twitch. You can join it if you want, but please don't be one of those spammers. I will quickly block you if you try to do anything funny. I'm warning you, okay? I'm just kidding. Don't be scared. Yeah, you could join this Discord. It's being linked in my Twitch. Unfortunately, I don't link my Discord on YouTube. If you want to see it, you gotta watch the Twitch stream. B is funny Japanese dad style. Japanese dad style. Yes, very funny Japanese dad. Dame da ne, dame yo, dame no na. あんたが好きで好きすぎてもんだけ But like not every guy can grow a every style beard. I'd prefer A on EU person but B on Asian person. Oh hell yeah. EU person and Asian person. I get it. I get it. I get you. I get you. Everyone can rock that Kazuma Kiryu look. How's the art looking? It's good to like flip things around once in a while. You know? Kiryu! I meant Twitch. I do have a Twitch. It's twitch.tv/RockyRaigeki if you're interested in watching my Twitch. I'm streaming in Twitch now actually. Dame da ne, dame yo, dame nano yo. Anta ga sugite, suki sugite. Mondake. Omoide wo baka mitai. You shouldn't say baka mitai in Japan, guys. It's really bad. You randomly say baka mitai, people like be angry. It's like, who are you talking to? You talking to me? You talking to me? Beard privilege not all men get. Okay. What kind of... Okay, same question, but for guys, okay? Would you rather have a guy with a ponytail like this? A ponytail like this? Or a ponytail like this? But for men. Which one? if your boyfriend suddenly said, "You know, honey, I've been thinking I should get a ponytail." Any I think her shoulders are a little too small. think they gotta have like wider shoulders. This is looking a little weird. A is painful for me. You can't do the high samurai style. I don't really know how to make the shoulders. I need like a reference. Yeah, this looks really weird. Epic C? The low pony for the bros? The low pony for the bros. Every classmate that had a ponytail and he rocked every... I have a classmate that had a ponytail and he rocked every single one. He rocked every single... I would never grow my hair that long. If, like, personally. Like, it's such a bother. Like, I'm a kind of like... I like things like low maintenance. So you imagine, like, putting all that shampoo on your hair and then you gotta, like, tie it. It's a lot of work. I don't think I could live my life like that. This is getting a little crazy. I think we should just cut this part out. You know, just it's like too much detail for things like we don't really care about. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. All right. Let's start adding in the flowers. I joined the Discord. Okay, let me just Did you click the thing, the emoji, to give you the role? Let's join Discord. Bro, I have a feeling you might be a scammer. Please don't be a scammer. Blocky. I'm gonna block you if you do anything funny. Swear to God. You gotta prove me wrong, cause people have been like joining and they've been really like they've been bots most of the time. I swear to God, if you're gonna do something crazy, I'm gonna just block you. Ugh. I'm not okay. Alright, I trust you. Yeah, prove me right. I've been proven wrong so many times by random people joining the Discord. It's just been very hard to have people randos join. I'm tempted to just like cut out the Discord advertisement on my Twitch. Cause like nobody really joins the Discord except like random bots. And it's getting really annoying. You know? Like, oh, a new person joined and it's like a bot. Oh. You gotta understand why I'm like this. I've been traumatized way too much by all these stupid bots. And they wouldn't say anything in chat until I'm like sleeping, and then they'll try to like scam people while they're in there. They're like, oh, okay. Like, why? It's ridiculous. I think I need like better Discord mods. That's what I need. Cause like I'm usually sleeping when people are like active, because of the time zone. So like everyone's like getting people trying to scam everyone there. It's insane. Look in general. Oh, looking in general. Best cake. That is a good cake. Nice. It's a good cake. You firing Zed? Zed isn't even... Is he a Discord mod? Looking... And Zed and I share like the same time zone, so when I'm sleeping, he's usually sleeping too. So I need like I need someone who's a Discord mod in like a different time zone than me. Like maybe like someone from America. Because that's when all the scammers get active. Thought he was. Yeah, I think he was. But Zed has been like really busy lately. He hasn't been really been that active. Been very busy. He's running from me. He's been selling seed. Well, welcome to the Discord, man. If you're not a bot, that's great. Glad to have you. Our Discord isn't really that active, to be honest. Usually just me and you talking about Warframe most of the time. He's been selling seed. Your Discord is a Warframe community hub? Not really, it's just me and you talking about Warframe. It's not really a hub when it's just two people. I don't really play the game anymore, to be honest. It's only Hugh playing Warframe now, to be honest with you. I kind of stopped playing. He asks me for tips that I don't even know about. Like, he reached a point where he's like, he probably knows more than me at this point. I don't know why he still asks me things. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just got back to the game. I'm not a Warframe expert, you know. You just gotta fake it till you make it. You gotta fake that you're a Warframe expert. Student becomes a teacher. I only played because like everybody else played, and now like nobody plays it anymore. It kind of sucks, dude. Like Neb said, oh, like You guys won't quit this, right? And then he quit. And you're the one who got me back into playing it. But you don't play it anymore either. FBI. So I'm like, what am I doing? It's just like shooting stuff at this point. It's not really that fun without friends. The sunflower looking pretty, thank you. Been busy? Yeah, we should play. It's not fun to play Warframe alone, to be honest. It's like so easy that it's just like it doesn't even matter what build you make. Everything just like dies. Even in Steel Path. Like you just like you don't even aim. The guns you don't need to aim. Cause like you just press a random button and they just like create these AoEs that just kill everything anyways. So like you're just running around just pressing buttons and like farming. And when you're in like my level of Warframe, like you don't even need to like farm too much anymore. You just like I just do this for fun, you know. You just like run around for fun. Actually, you and Zeri was talking about Warframe, and I just downloaded it. Oh, you got me into it. You got me back into it, but yeah. Warframe. Warframe's a silly game. Very silly. They added a new freaking event where you could like dating sim the characters. Out of all things to add in this game, they chose dating sim. Incredible. The Warframe is incredible. Do you know what the OSC is? OSC? I don't know what the OSC is. What's the OSC? Actually, so you and Zeri. Would you guys have a date in a field of sunflowers? It's like a bunch of fields near my place. Or you could see a whole bunch of sunflowers like this. It's like the season where they just pop out. I might get in Warframe again. I just need to finish Wolfenstein. Yeah, I can't really enjoy Warframe without playing it with other people, to be honest. It's just like too grindy. When you're just grinding to grind for no reason, it just like drives you insane. I've been playing more I haven't been playing anything right lately. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh again, and it's terrible and I hate it. It's terrible, I hate it, but I can't stop playing. It's so bad. The meta is so bad, and yet I can't stop. Because the games are like so fast, like you know if you're gonna win like the first turn. Because like the game is so insane. You know if you're gonna win in Yu-Gi-Oh if you win the coin flip. You see sunflower, I see bugs and caterpillar. I'm gonna be honest, I know a lot of people in the Object Show community. Object Show? What is Object Show? What are you talking about? What other games have you enjoyed before in the past? Like, I enjoyed Lies of P, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring. What else? Non-Souls games. I liked Persona 5. I liked Baldur's Gate 3, I mean. Like a lot of RPGs. You think Yu-Gi-Oh is fast? Try with IRL people. I think it's like the same thing. They're gonna take long, but like you could tell if you're gonna lose or not. If you didn't draw hand traps, you pretty much lost if you go second. Or if you don't draw your like, if you don't draw your board breaking cards on and you go second, you're pretty much screwed. I think we're gonna draw Sunflower right here too. You typically like story-driven games? Yeah, I enjoy story-driven games. I think I enjoy story more than gameplay, to be honest. A lot of the games I like them because of the story. I will hard recommend Outer Wilds. Sell me on that. What is Outer Wilds? All you gotta look up is the Object Show community. I don't know what the Object Show community is, Mr. Sir. Object Show. Let me look that up real quick. Object Show community. Object Show community. Oh, it's like a cartoon. What is this? Object Show. That looks beautiful. Oh, thank you, Frey Bay. Welcome, Freya. Also, if you play, you need to tell me so I can reschedule myself around you so you can watch. So I can watch. Outer Wilds. It's a game where it's best to enter with little knowledge, space themed. It's puzzle based, heavily story driven. I like stories, but I hate puzzles. Dude, you should have seen my Resident Evil 4 stream, dude. The puzzles, they weren't that hard, but they freaked me out. I wouldn't say I'm bad at puzzles. I just have the innate fear of puzzles. I don't know why. Puzzles like give me goosebumps. It's like especially like super vague ones where they're like, oh, there's a symbol and you gotta like go around and find the freaking symbol and you gotta match the symbols with this one. I think the best story games was God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok. You like puzzles a lot? I've heard of God of War. People recommend it to me, but I haven't played it. I haven't played it too much. I can't relate to the game. Cause he has no hair. And I have amazing hair. Play a lot of horror games. What kind of horror game? I do like horror games. But I prefer horror games with very little puzzles. I'm not a puzzle guy. Puzzles drive me insane, low-key. Like, I don't... There's two things I hate in games. Like, I hate the most in games. It's puzzles and driving. I hate driving in games. Like, especially when it's a game that it's not even like a racing game and they want you to drive. I hate it. You played Home Sweet Home? Never played Home Sweet Home? I've never played that. Is that a horror game? No, I haven't played that one. I feel like there should be another one right here. Lately, I've been playing Atlas Trials with my friends, but it's too gory, so I think it's M-rated too. It's mostly a puzzle game. Yeah. I don't really mind puzzle games if they're not too difficult. I don't want to spend like so much time trying to solve puzzles. Like, especially when I'm streaming and it's like, oh, it's a puzzle, you gotta like solve this. you know, and it takes me a long time to try to solve it. I'm like, dang it, I hate it. I can make a non-puzzle game become a puzzle game. I think there's a part in in Persona 5 which I still remember, and I hate it whenever like I replay the game and it's this part. I hate it, even though I finished the puzzle already and I know how it works. I still hate it when it passes when it comes by. You know, it's this section in Persona 5 Royal where you have to mix colors. Okay, you gotta let me explain. So there's like these barriers that you gotta pass through, okay? And then you gotta there's this machine where you gotta mix these colors, and depending on what colors you make, you can remove some of
Somebody
the.
call 911. Shawty
Sorry,
fired
I'm
anyone.
in the dance floor. So they're gonna remove these barriers based on how you mix the colors, and it's so annoying because like when you remove one, more barriers appear somewhere else, and then there's barriers here, and then another one appears somewhere else. And whenever it's that part, I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. And people say, oh, it's so fun. It's like the best puzzle ever made. I'm like, oh, I hate it. I hate it. The worst part of the game. And when that part comes, I'm like, no, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want puzzles. No, thank you. No, thank you. You should try it. It's a real scary game. Real scary Thai horror game. I want to play that game. The I don't know if you heard of this game, but it was made in China, Taiwan, I mean, and it's like the story of the dad who has like a daughter, um, and the daughter was like a child star, and like this just this scary story about like what happened to that family. And but they had it on Steam, but they removed it from Steam because they had some anti-China stuff in it. Um, but I heard it was a good game, but you can't play anymore. Why do you dislike puzzles? I don't know. It's just the vibe of a puzzle. It just like freaks me out. It's like a test. Especially if it's like timed, you know, like the timed puzzles. I just don't like them. Naruhodo. Iblis. It's a Muslim horror. The ghost won't hurt you, but scared you mentally. School PTSD. Yeah, yeah. I still have like nightmares where I go back to school, and the whole nightmare is about me failing a test that I'm not ready for. It just puzzles are frustrating because like if you don't get them, if you don't understand them, like you'll just be stuck on them like for a while. And it's just really frustrating for me. When you're stuck on a boss, it's fine because like there's like many different things you could do. Like you could try to be better, try to dodge timings better. You know, I get it. But when it's a puzzle, like it's just you're looking at abstract things. You're looking at like weird shapes and symbols, and you're like, oh God, what am I doing? What am I missing? Why is this so cryptic? You know, where am I supposed to go? I understand Rocky on hating puzzles in horror games. I'm the opposite. For puzzles, I can change my perspective of thinking, but for hitting things, my muscles won't do the thing my brain wants to do. I see, I see. The music stopped again. Let me just summer jazz. My muscles won't do the thing my... Yeah, exactly. I just don't like being stuck on one thing. Doing puzzles. I feel stupid if I can't solve a puzzle. You know what I mean? And sometimes puzzles can be like super complicated. It's like, what am I doing? I gotta look things up. I don't like it when like the game forces me to look something up. You know, like, oh, I gotta look for the solution online. Especially when you want to unlock the 4th floor, but you need to get the key from the 1st floor and to finish the puzzle. Yeah. It's mostly all horror games like this, like Silent Hills. Yeah. Most horror games just boils down to like just getting an object and trying to like put it in a different object while avoiding dangers. It feels like that's the vibe of most horror games. Just like, remember the object that you've seen. Find something that fits in the hole, and just avoid enemies. Try to conserve stuff. Is this okay? Is this okay? Oh. Let's merge these two. Merge. Horror games is mostly puzzles, but I figure maybe because it's a way to buy time for scary moment. Yeah, and when I played the Resident Evil, low key, I was more scared of the puzzles than the monsters. I was like, finally, zombies! God dang it, this puzzle is taking forever. I'm like, oh, thank God the zombies are here. Holy heck, that puzzle was so annoying. I was more stressed out trying to solve the puzzles than like trying to like avoid the zombies. Just pew pew, smack smack, yeah. And the zombies in the Resident Evil game are not even like scary. I don't know, I just don't find them scary. I was not scared at any point when I was playing that game. Maybe because I had like the best gun that Zed recommended. I had like the most like broken gun basically. But I was not scared at all. Hot take? I think zombies are no longer scary. Zombies can't be scary anymore. I don't know why. I think pop culture like just like ingrained it in our heads already. Like zombies are just like vampires and werewolves and all that. You know? They're like, okay. There they are. I don't know, I just don't find them scary. Resident Evil teaches us not to waste bullet. Yeah. No, don't waste bullet. I want to play a Fatal Frame game. That's interesting to me. Fatal Frame, where you like take down ghosts with a camera. I like the idea. Zombies aren't scary in media, but I don't like consuming content because it makes my nightmares become about mortal dilemma during the zombie apocalypse. I'm not even scared of the zombie apocalypse, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't scare me. Because, like, we've talked about it so many times that if it happens, I'm like, okay, whatever. If it happens, it happens. Right. Welcome back, Time to Block. We're just talking about the zombie apocalypse. And in our modern age, I think a zombie apocalypse is actually like almost impossible. Like now that we know what a zombie is in our current like society, like we know how they behave and stuff. Like once we caught a glimpse of a zombie, we just like kill it, and it wouldn't spread at all. You know, like we have so many cameras, so many like we got like. We'll know the first zombie and we'll just like eliminate it with all the weapons that we have. Right? I'm scared of the moral dilemmas. Like, one of the most scarring moments in my dream was a person screaming outside the glass doors to let them in, but I can't because I see that they've been... Yeah, I think the most scary parts in the zombie movies aren't the zombies themselves. But it's more about like how social structures break down. You know? Like things that you just take for granted will no longer apply if it's like the zombie apocalypse. Like you can't like trust anybody anymore. Not only that, like a lot of the things that you usually like take for granted are like turned upside down. There'll be social dilemmas. Exactly. I think that's more scary than zombies themselves. Like in a survival situation, like how would people behave? If I don't have stamina now and you think I'd be the fastest zombie. Alright, see you down the block. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bleh, I'm just gonna watch anime. What's another thing that doesn't scare me? Cosmic horror doesn't scare me. You know, all these like hipsters are like, oh, cosmic horror, it's the most scary thing. Oh, don't you when you look up at the stars and you feel how small you are. Oh, it's so scary. Cosmic horror is like Cthulhu and stuff, you know, like that, like Lovecraftian. Like when you imagine like a god being that just doesn't care about humanity at all. Yeah, Cthulhu and stuff. Well, it's less about that, and it's more about like how humans are like so powerless and small in the face of like the cosmos, you know? And what's out there. I don't know, it just doesn't scare me. Like people hype it up so much. Like, oh my god, cosmic horror, it's the scariest thing. You know, look up in the sky, so many stars, you know? Like what if there's a being out there that when it wakes up, it destroys all of existence. I think the more absolute the destruction is, like the less scary it becomes. Like, so what if the world gets destroyed? You know? I don't know, it's just not scary for me. Like, okay, we're screwed. Now what? Right? Like, oh, what if there's this giant thing that just eats the world? Okay, it happens. What do you want me to do? It's not scary. It's just like, it sucks, but it's not scary. You know what I mean? Right? I guess it's just my nihilistic point of view, I guess. But it doesn't scare me if everyone's dead. Like, what's the point? Right? Am I crazy? Right, chat? It's like these global like world-ending threats. They're not scary because like everyone dies. It's fine. What do you want me to do? I think it depends on what it is, right? There's no mystery in it, because it's just like, oh, the world blows up. It ends. Everything ends. Now, what will make that situation scary is if I was in some way responsible in saving the world. Like, oh, Rocky, you're our only hope to meet this cosmic threat. Then it'll be scary. A little bit. Because now I'm directly responsible for saving the world. It's up to me. You know, now it's a little scary. If I goof up, you know, everyone's dead. A lot of it isn't scary for me because it's not something that's happening or is at risk of happening in the imminent future. Like aliens pew pew us or so. Yeah, exactly. It just sounds so like... It just sounds so weird that it's kind of hard to believe. Like, cosmic threats don't scare me because, like, whatever. like, it's so out there that it's not even like a thing that I think about. Now, what scares me is this. Like, things that are like... things that kind of invade the things that you're used to. You know what I mean? That's what scares me. Things that are closer to like home. You know? Like for example, okay, you go home and you're like, "Oh, my room is a mess." Right? And you didn't clean your room. You go to work and you come back and then you find out that you don't notice it at first, right? But then you bump into something in your room that wasn't there before. It was in a different place. And you live alone. You live alone and there's no one else in your house, but you notice that this thing in your room is like moved somewhere else. Right? That's what scares me. When you're like... What's another example? That's a good one. Like just something that you're used to seeing that's slightly changed, right? Or like maybe a loved one, like your wife or girlfriend or whatever, and you notice that they start behaving a little different, you know, just slightly, and it feels like maybe they're not the same person. Right? There's just this uncanny weirdness that you can't really like explain, but there's just something different about them. Responsibility in all aspects is a scary thing. Just keeping yourself alive and fed and moving along. Yeah. That's what's scary. Also, I find a lot of uncanny things scary, like mannequins and stuff and dolls. You know, things that look human but like are not human. That's scary. Also scared of things like in the ocean, like water, like beneath the water. Mannequins were scary to me until one video game had a mannequin helping me out. I realized maybe some mannequins are friend. What game has a mannequin that helped you out? Oh, they could be friend, but they could be foe. You know? You know what I mean? You don't know. There's something about them where it's the mystery that gets you. Maybe they're nice. Maybe they're not nice. It's the same way with like strangers. There's just this uncanniness that you've never seen, that you never met them before. That you never know how they're gonna behave. It would be a big spoiler for a section of the game, so I won't say, but it was wholesome. Yeah. Like, that could happen for, like, clowns too, you know? Like, oh, it's a nice clown. But that doesn't stop me from being scared of clowns. Right? It was like... I feel like clowns got a bad rep because there's some, like, people who are, like, their whole life, they were, like, training to become clowns, you know, professional clowns. And it's, like, their favorite, like, hobby or whatever, or their way of life. But, like, a lot of, like, media just made clowns to be, like, kind of scary. You know? You can't be a clown these days without being scary. It's just, like, part of the clown thing. Unsure of the appeal, though. Yeah, I feel like clowns and horror are just, like, tied now. You can't have clowns without horror. Now, it's just, like, it's just a thing that clowns are expected to be. They're expected to be scary. Does the mannequin help you to fight a traditional dancing woman ghost? The heck? Traditional dancing woman ghost. Traditional dancing woman ghost. I kind of like had rough lines for the other ones too. So we're just gonna keep it rough for this one. Just gonna keep a little rough. I think they danced, yeah. You know the game she's talking about? I gotta play more games. I played that Hiragana game yesterday. I think I'm getting better with Japanese. There's like moments when I'm watching anime and I feel like I understand them without subtitles. Like I would look away and I would understand what they're talking about. I think I'm getting better. It's kind of insane. Like I would understand like the simple stuff like they would say in anime. And it's weird. It's like, oh, I didn't even read the subtitles and I understood it. I feel like I was a little mean to the person who joined the Discord. I don't know. I was just trying to be safe, you know? Because, like, kind of rando will just join the Discord out of nowhere. But I hope they weren't too bothered. I don't want to be mean, but just, like, all these randos joining Discord just, like, piss me off. You know, they're always, like, bots. It's insane. Or like they're trolls. They seemed kind of sus and random. They didn't really participate in the vibe of the stream, but wanted a Discord. Yeah, usually those are like red flags to me. Like they would like suddenly ask for a Discord. Keep an eye on that guy. I have a feeling that he still might be. I didn't really want to be mean, but you know, I can't. You have to be like kind of street smart when it comes to these things. Like I don't want like my followers getting scammed again. Like I always get like reports whenever I like wake up from somebody. It's like, hey, is this a bot? It's like, oh my god, they got another bot. Because they would send them messages in the DMs and they're like, oh, you should try doing this. It's a bot, you know. I tried so hard implementing like these like things in my Discord that like filter out the bots, but they never really help, and it makes like joining much harder. It's like a big problem. By the way, Japan have green apple? Does Japan have green apple? Some Japanese customers saw my green apple pudding and says it's not ripe yet. I don't usually see green apples now that you mentioned it. It's usually red apples. I think, yeah, they don't really sell green apples in the supermarkets. I see a lot of red ones. And they're usually very expensive. Fruit over here is very expensive. Compared, like, relatively speaking, compared to, like, in America. It's not being mean. You're setting boundaries. You're home. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, it's better to be safe than sorry, I feel. Fruit over there is tastier than here? I think so, yeah. Well, it depends. I had some like really good fruit in America. And they're much cheaper. I think the cheapness value adds to the flavor. You know, when things taste about the same and the other one is cheaper, it feels like the cheaper one is tastier. Like, cause it feels like you're getting ripped off when it's like almost the same. Like, I've had some really good like fruits from like this Mexican store I go to, and they're like really cheap. They got like really delicious mangoes and stuff. I remember moving from South Korea to North America initially, and the strawberries felt like a scam because they were sour and not sweet. Oh yeah, the strawberries. I do love the strawberries of Tochigi, where I live. They specialize in strawberries over here, and they're really good. We have these things called Tochi Otome, and they're our prefecture specialty. You should try it the next time you come over here. You're welcome, Tochigi. NA strawberry sour too. I think it's because of NA. They just like they harvest strawberries like no matter what season. They're like, okay, we'll just make strawberries year round. In Japan, that's not the case. In Japan, there's like seasons for when strawberries are available, and they're usually when they're at their peak. You know, it's when the strawberries are at the best condition. During 2025, hey, nice. I hope you guys enjoy Japan. So now's a great time to visit Japan, really, because it's very cheap. The yen is like really low. It's bad for people like me who work here, but like for people who want to visit, it's really good. So it's a great time to go to Japan. Your money will go a long way. I thought Malaysian strawberry was the only sour strawberry in the world. Nah. No, we even have sour strawberries here in Japan too. It just depends on where you get them and what season it is. But they usually don't sell strawberries out of season here in Japan. They're very seasonal. Have you heard of that guy who proposed to his fiance with a strawberry? Isn't that legit? He proposed with like one of those expensive strawberries. They said it was more expensive than a wedding ring. Can you believe that? If you were the girl, would you say yes? I think rings don't really matter that much anymore, right? I feel like, you know, I feel like if you're bothered by rings, It just means you're kind of like a weird traditional person. Yeah, diamonds are a scam. They're not really that valuable. They just like artificially make it so that it's expensive. And it's built from like a lot of these diamond companies, they use like really scummy labor, you know, like they use like almost like the S word, right? And like really like really immoral way of harvesting the diamonds, to put it lightly. Basically the S word. Like they would go to these third world countries and like get all these people to work for the mines, you know? It's kind of insane that it's still happening. And buying the diamond ring just funds that operation. Unethical life hack. Buy a wedding ring from a pawn shop and tell your future wife it was passed down from your grandma. Oh my god. Doesn't even matter, you know? If I was a lady, I wouldn't care about diamonds at all. Like, not even. But just me talking. I'm just a man, so. But to me, it feels like it shouldn't matter. I wish there was like it was a different tradition, you know? Like it could have been like anything other than rings. It shouldn't. Exactly. I feel like it's just so like weird and traditional. Like, and it's all built into like this like unethical like labor, right? And like it's like marketing. Like, oh, diamonds are forever, you know? And it's just carbon. They're going insane for something that's not even like that rare. If I was a lady, I want a $2,000 ring. If the rock is clear or blue or pink or purple, or green, it's just a rock. I have so much carbon on my head. It's called hair. We're mostly carbon actually, not just hair. Everything. Like they have a service now where you could like when you die, you can have this service where they could turn your ashes into a diamond and then you could give it to your loved ones. Would you do that? I think that's a legit service. I think they're still doing it. It's kind of insane. Like you can turn your ashes into like diamonds. Cause that's basically what diamonds are. They're just like carbon that's like been processed by the earth naturally. Ash diamond, yeah. You want to be composted? You want to go back into the earth? Do you guys know of this museum called Body Works? Body Works. I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's like this museum where they show off like the muscles of the human body and stuff from like donated cadavers. Like there are people like before they died, they would donate their body to science, to specifically like Body Works. And what Body Works does is they turn their uh their bodies into like weird sculptures. I find it so strange. That's a thing. I've been there when I was a kid and it freaked me out. Cause they got like this like this horse, and the horse is like has no skin, it's just muscle, right? They just got the horse thing, and they have like a guy riding it, and he's like all naked and it's all muscle. He's just muscle. He's like the Attack on Titan guy, and he's just like riding the horse. It's like, whoa, the beauty of the human body. And they have, I think I remember this one body that freaked me out. It was like this guy, and it shows like all the muscles, Like all he looked like the Attack on Titan guy, and they pulled out the shoulder muscle so it looked like freaking Angel. It's like, oh, I'm an. They pulled out the muscles. Oh my god, it's so weird. It weirds me out. I don't know why. I can't go there anymore. It feels like it's not being very respectful to the body. I don't really care, but like I don't know. It's just a little weird. It's a little weird. Like just posing the freaking cadavers in like weird ways. Like I'm an angel. When I died, I want my body wearing a Kamen Rider belt so the future generation knows I saved the world. That's a good one. You're a big fan of the tokusatsu. That's really cool. Kamen Rider. Taxidermy? No, it wasn't taxidermy. It's close to it. It felt like it was. But what it was is like they treat the body so it's just like the muscles that are left. And they would pose them in like different ways to show off like how the body works, I guess. That's why it's called Body Works. It's a medical museum, right? It's like supposed to be educational, but you could tell they're like at the same time they want to make money, right? They want it to be like entertaining too. So they usually have like weird poses where the cadavers are like posed in like weird ways. You know? Like they'll have one like, "Oh, I'm an angel," and they pull out the freaking shoulder blades. And or there's another one when they kind of like mixed it. They're like dancing or something, you know. They even have like little slices, like glass slices, and they would have the body like cut up into segments, like human ham, like stored in like these little glass panels. It freaked me out. I think it's good though. You get to see the inside of your body. Yeah, yeah. It's cool, but I I I didn't have the taste for it. I found it kind of weird. I think it's just a me problem. Like a lot of people find it beautiful and fascinating, but I just felt like weirded out by it. You know, just like weird cadaver people posed in like weird ways. Imagine trying to donate your body to science after you die and you get posed into like a you're just eternally like an angel, you know? Maybe they requested it, who knows? Maybe they're like, "Oh, when I die, please pose me into an angel." You know, who knows? She's looking kind of pretty. The music died though. Let's just start coloring. Let's just start coloring. You know? Me and the dark web saw dead bodies first time. I think for scientific stuff, they have to consent to a bunch of stuff before they pass. Yeah. They need the consent. The consent. Let's go color, guys. Are you ready for coloring? Are you ready for some chill samba to go with your coloring? Coloring! It's my favorite part. Coloring! I think Einstein donated his brain to a university. He did? Oh, I heard about that. I heard about that. And people are like so surprised that it's like almost like the same thing as a regular human brain. You know? They're like, oh, it's not like bigger than anyone else's. I think that's what I read. They're like, they were kind of surprised. By the way, so next week, gonna have a trivia day with Otoan Sensei and Norai-kun and Hugh. It's gonna be great. It's a bunch of trivia. And it's gonna be like us asking questions about America and the Japan team asking questions about Japan. It's gonna be great. Don't miss it. The girl in the drawing will get so itchy after getting out of the sunflower patch. You don't like sunflowers? I think it might be a nice date, you know? Take your girl there to the sunflower patch. I don't know. Looks like a great time to take Instagram photos, don't you think? Sunflowers are so cheerful. You can't like look at a sunflower and be like, "Oh, I feel sad." It's just they got like big yellow petals, you know, and they just like look like they're smiling. I don't know why. They're just like very cheerful flowers. You know what I mean? You just got this vibe. They're so big. They're a little cute. You know? They're just like looking at the sun. I learned the hard way about field. I mean, any field can be like that. You know, any kind of outdoor activity, there's risk of insects and stuff. Da, da. I think I learned art better after watching you, Freya, and Purin art stream. You should give it a shot. You should give it a shot. Be creative. Explore your creativity. You know? It's good to just do art for fun. Sometimes. But I want to learn Sunny's mouse art stream. I watched a new clip that she made about the Skibidi toilet. She made like the art of the Skibidi. That was funny. The kids are really into the Skibidi. Right, Hesty? Skibidi toilet. Am I right? Oh, I don't draw with the mouse on stream typically. And I was drawing my friend Rob did, not me. I just saw the clip. It was really funny. I encourage you to keep drawing. FBI. You gotta find your style. Draw for yourself, yes. Draw for yourself. I think drawing is a blessing for all of humanity. You know? It's a great way. It's a great activity. And I think more people should do it. Even if you don't think you're that good. You know, you don't have to like compare yourself to other people. You just gotta like it's just a chill vibe, you know, just like put colors down on paper. And you'll make something nice and beautiful, or something not beautiful. It doesn't need to be beautiful, actually. You just need to get your inner thoughts out there, right? Like it's like self-exploration, basically. Trying to find yourself. It's looking kind of cute. I will. Well, humans start drawing since Stone Age. Like since Stone Age. Stone Age. That's true though. We should never let go of art. I think it's an essential part of being human. I think people get this misconception that art is just for artists, and it's not a realm I should dabble with because I'm not an artist and I'm not good enough, right? But I feel like every person should do art. Every single person. And it's just sad that like there'll be a generation that won't be able to experience art the same way we do now, because AI art will be so normalized that people wouldn't even try to do it this way. It's a little sad. I think a big part of it is like people convince themselves that art is not for everyone. Those artists that are doing art, they're just trying to gatekeep you. And the only way you could do art is through this machine. I feel that's BS. Everyone should do art. It's a human instinct. Talent is a myth. It's all dedication and commitment, like every other field of art. Exactly. Exactly. Plus, you don't even need to be good at it, you know? It's not about being good. It's something more than that. There's something ritualistic about it. You know? It's like Kyudo, you know? You don't always have to hit the target. There's something about the process that like fires up different kinds of neurons in your brains. There's something special about it that I think AI would not be able to replicate. And I'm scared that we might lose that forever. PewDiePie proved them wrong. Yeah. And with AI art, like I feel like a lot of things that a lot of how do I say it? Like I feel like things won't be expressed the same way anymore. You know what I mean? Like the process of art, like it's a way to like get new ideas out there. If people rely more on like these machines, the AI like algorithm machine, I feel like they'll settle for good enough. They won't settle. They won't put out like the actual like idea out there. Like they're thinking of a very unique pose that's like never been done before. The AI will not be able to like to do it. And it feels like we lost out on that idea. You know, we're talking kind of deep. We should kind of like, we should kind of like back up. But yeah, I feel like we might lose a lot if that happens. Deep is fun too, yeah. Well, this is just this chill drawing stream. That's just how I feel. I feel like we'll lose a lot if that happens. Yeah. I feel like we'll just start settling for like good enough and not like the precise thing. Because we're so fixated on art being good that we sacrifice the preciseness of actually drawing. You know? Like the actual idea. Like in your mind, okay, here's the example. In your mind, there's a character there. You imagine that character, you know? You might not be good enough to draw that character, but in your mind, he's there or she's there, right? That character is there, and you know precisely how they look like. And if you use an AI, they might be able to render it beautifully, but they'll never capture the thing that's inside your head. It's just something close enough to it. And you'll try to delude yourself into saying, yes, this is exactly what I thought of, but you're lying to yourself. That's not the person in your head. You just settled for a close enough copy of it. And deep down, you know, you'll never like bring out that person inside your head, that character. It's impossible unless you like actually like draw it, like try to draw it. Even the freaking stick figure drawing of that character, you know, will be closer to whatever the AI person rendered. Right? That's just how I feel. Like I fear that we'll just start settling for like things that are close enough and not exactly. You know, we'll settle for ideas that already exist. Just because it looks better. Don't think that will happen? I hope so too. I hope that's not what happens. It'll be a sad world if everything just like becomes a copy of something else. Even the AI art thing, I feel like the media really inflates how accepted it looks. It isn't really accepted or even known by a lot of regular people, in my opinion. Imagine Chalk Zone cartoon, but the cartoon is about AI art. Imagine. Like how do you prompt, like imagine like Yu-Gi-Oh never existed, right? Like you have the idea of Yu-Gi-Oh in your head and you know exactly how Yugi's hair will be. Like you know like the freaking Yugi hair, okay? This never existed before. There's no Yugi that existed before. And now you're tasked to use the AI to draw exactly the Yu-Gi-Oh hair in your mind. It's impossible because they'll need to see this before, like you know, the Yugi, if artists never existed and it's only AI, the Yugi hair wouldn't exist. Trust me. How do you, like, you'll just settle for something close enough to it. You're like, okay, yeah, that's Yugi hair. Even though, like, that's not like the exact thing in your head. You know? Like, just settling for something. And the people are so adamant, like, that's exactly what I saw in my mind. Exactly, that's what it is. But, you know, you're lying to yourself. That's not it. That's not what it is. You're just telling yourself to, it's just copium. You know? Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. I saw it in my brain and the machine did it. I think that's what I'm scared of more than, you know, like the losing jobs thing is valid and everything. I'm actually more scared of the drastic effects it has on society. You know, Of course, I'm scared about losing jobs and stuff, you know? Like, that's a big deal too. But I'm actually more scared of how it'll permanently change how we think of things. A lot of new ideas would just not be created anymore. And we'll just settle for things that already existed. Getting near to Terminator War. You know, I don't even see AI as that. Like, I know the memes about like AI being like Terminator and like taking over and being like because AI isn't even that. It's just an algorithm. You know? Like, it doesn't have feelings, it doesn't have like thoughts. It's just like it gathers things that already exist and makes and tries to make something new out of the patterns that it observes, you know? Like, you train it on like certain patterns and it makes things out of those patterns. It's like an algorithm. That's basically what it is. It's just marketing to call it AI, to be honest. Because there's no artificial intelligence involved there. It's just like pattern recognition. Actually, there's a study in university that they experiment AI making AI. I mean, that's possible. It's just like codes, right? It's just like, of course it could do that. It could learn how to write. It's just pattern recognition. Human evolution is visible across time in different art pieces, like how we hunted, how we lived, and even now our artwork does the same. If AI makes everything, they won't be able to understand the nuance behind why the things they make are the way they are. And that disconnect can be felt when looking at the generations too. AI training AI typically makes garbage AI. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like no way like AI could understand like the nuances in the culture and human life. Like, you can command AI to say like draw somebody like fighting, right? And it would render a fight. But you can even make it so that, oh, like so I'll draw a brutal fight, or like you can make the precise details of how the fight looks, or like what kind of like attacks each character would have. But the thing that it will fail at is like the emotional context in that fight. Like, for example, like I feel like it won't have the same like emotional impacts because it doesn't have the emotional context a human artist would have. Right? Like, it can't like render the exact colors, the exact posing, the exact what's it called? Composition. Like, how do you make a fight sad? Right? Like, oh, this fight should be sad. How does it do that? Or like this fight is actually a happy fight or something. There's like an emotion to it. I don't know. Some jazzy tunes here. Feels like we're in a film noir. I've been tempted to make IRL streams. I saw an IRL stream the VTuber made. I'm kind of tempted to make one about like festivals and stuff. The thing is, I don't want to show my face, and I feel like I'm very famous. So like when somebody sees me, they'll say my real name, and then you guys will know me. You know, it's kind of risky. But it does look fun when I watched it. IRL stream. Do a lot of research before you start doing IRL. Yeah, exactly. It's really risky. It looks really risky. I don't want to dox myself. Like there'll be like mirrors and windows and stuff that if you put the camera like near the windows, they could just see your face. And as a famous person, that is very detrimental to me. I'm a bit of a celebrity, if you know what I mean. I'm a bit of a celebrity myself. In 2 hours. In 2 hours, guys. We should wrap this up. We should just start coloring. Rocky the celeb. Would you ever want to be a celebrity, by the way? Would you vibe with that life? Celebrity life. You know? Like if people see you, they know you, like, oh, that's that person. They're from the Barbie movie. No? No? You would not? Maybe it's nice. You know, people know you. You stand out from the crowd. Can I get your autograph and all that? No? I don't want to be famous in flesh. No? Be famous. I think I wouldn't either. It's kind of scary to be famous. Like imagine going home and like some paparazzi just like follow you to your house. You know? It's kind of freaky. And then you step out of your house and you just like find a whole group of people like taking photos of you. It's a little freaky. Right, chat? Right, chat? When I hear Mr. Beast say now he tries his best to stay hidden, but being identified is really hindering of day-to-day things. Seeing someone like that who enjoys making content a lot but don't really care about for fame part puts it into perspective even more so that I prefer being anonymous. I see. There was a case where a K-pop fan break into the K-pop artist just to watch him. Holy heck. You know, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm not even surprised. I could imagine those K-pop fans being that obsessed. I'm not even surprised. It feels like something they would do. I don't even have to look that up. I don't even need to fact check that. It feels like that's something that happens pretty frequently. Like they would break into the hotel. Dude, that's freaky. That's kind of scary. Being that famous. There are people who want to be famous though. I couldn't imagine why you would want to be. I guess you get like special privileges, like walking around. Like people when they write your name in the coffee mug, they get it right. Hopefully. You know? But I think the cons outweighs the pros of being famous. You get sponsored deals, I guess, like sponsorships and stuff. You land more gigs when you're famous. But just like you sacrifice a lot of your privacy. Sacrifice your privacy. And it just depends on how important privacy is to you. Okay. Oh, she's looking kind of sweet. Right, she got that face. Looking pretty nice. And PewDiePie was disturbed by fans when he visited my country while he was on vacation with his wife. And I just want to give people a space to relax and unwind for life. That's a good feeling, yeah. It's nice. Just a place to relax. I just want money. I don't really care about fame as long as I get money. You know, I want to be rich, but I don't want to be famous. Just want to be rich. That's all Rocky wants. Just money. I just want to live comfortably. And, you know, it feels like to live comfortably nowadays, you need a lot of money. Money for what? Just like, first off, a house. Like, I would want to buy a house. What else? Car. I wouldn't have to worry about, like, medical bills if I had all this money. You know? Never have to worry about anything. Feels like just to afford a house these days, you gotta be like actually rich. Nah, I wanna be rich for sure. It feels like life is gonna be a lot easier when you're like actually rich. No duh, Rocky. Exactly. Of course it's easier. Yeah, that will hopefully change in the next decade. I hope so. So money value isn't as stable as it used to be. Being rich comes with a lot of responsibility, though. I feel like it's worth it. I feel like the responsibility is worth it if you have a lot of money. You know, I like fame. Wealth doesn't really come with a lot of cons. Sure, you pay more taxes, whatever, right? There's like loopholes and stuff, right? You get to live more comfortably. You get a house. Like you don't have to worry about like Um, insurance. You just pay for those. You get to have adventures. You go around the world. You know, imagine you like live your life, and throughout all your life you'd never seen like most of the world. That's just kind of sad. I want to be able to like travel everywhere. Remember to hide your money in the Swiss bank. Swiss bank account. Yeah, being rich is amazing. It's my goal in life, just be rich. I like how Mr. Beast does it. He helps people with his money. I know people gives him some that people be hating on Mr. Beast. But I feel like more millionaires should be like Mr. Beast. You know? I know he does it for like fame and money and all that stuff, but like at least it helps people, you know? Like billionaires these days, you just sit on the money, you don't really do much with it. You just get richer. The more debt you'll burden, the more debt. Isn't chasing fame or money though? I guess, yeah. Well, like I said, like it's a good thing. I feel like he gets a lot of hate for no reason. I would vote for him for president, honestly. If he runs for president, at least you can see that he's like trying to help people. No, unlike some people. It could be worse. That's probably what I would do if I was rich too. I'd be like Mr. Beast. Be rich. Just try to help people, make the world a better place, you know. Clean up the oceans and do my part. Like the probably right. Gotta do the right thing since the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, what would you guys do if you were rich? I just want to travel the world and get a house. Getting a house is such a like a dream now, you know. Like people, like freaking boomers these days, they'll be telling you like, in my 20s, I had a house already. I'm already married. I had a house in my 20s. What are you doing? Still playing Elden Ring, doing that VTubing thing. Yeah. But it feels like times have changed like so drastically that even owning a house is such like a faraway dream that most people can't even afford. I want to fund more educational research. I love to help reform education to become more modernized and compatible with newer generations. That's nice. Knowledge. It's a good place to fund. You gotta learn. Buy weapons? Okay. You gotta buy weapons. Children will be the future after all. Agreed. Children. I feel like the past generation just like completely failed us. Our generation. It feels like they just screwed the way the world works now. You know, they got so greedy that we can't afford houses anymore as a generation. I don't know. It feels like we at least like deserve to be able to buy houses. You know, our own house. We don't have to rent. But it just feels like it's gotten more and more impossible. To flex to the American. Airsoft you can play. Over here, Airsoft are banned. Yes, I agree. They always blame like our generation, like, oh, you're so lazy. Why don't you work? You're so lazy, Rocky. But like it feels like our generation's just like been screwed over by all these like big businesses and stuff, corporations. That it's just impossible for us to live normally without being incredibly wealthy. No regular weapon also, man. We're the most productive statistically, right? But it's just like it's just been stacked against us. Even our own generation is against us. Like they brainwashed the same generation to think that like, oh, grind set mindset, you know, you just gotta grind, just gotta get good. And in reality, that's not really true. You could grind all your life and not get anywhere. And you get life sentence if you carry guns. Yeah. Dude, America's so screwed because of its own constitution. You just hear like freaking gun violence every day in America, and it's like normal. It's like, oh, okay, it's another Tuesday. No, we won't change our constitution because it's perfect in every way. My mom told me recently that their parents raised their generations wrong. That they should have been taught to care about others more than only themselves. Yeah. Yeah, the older generations just kind of screwed our generation. It's just hard to live these days. Hard to afford housing. Hard to get jobs, hard to get employed. Like there's like job descriptions like entry level work, and it says you need like at least 3 years experience for an entry level job. And that's just like a normal thing. Right? Like it's an entry level job, but you need like 3 years prior experience. And that's just normal. What the heck? Why are they even putting job postings if that's what they're gonna do? Wait, Rocky, did you just copy colors from the reference pic? Yep. Yeah, I like to do that. It's hard to enter a job without a connection to. Yeah, it's just like nepotism these days. The key word is nepotism. Try to get a job without any connection from the company, you're just like wasting your time. Wasting their time. And like with inflation, like minimum wage doesn't like catch up with inflation, so like most of these jobs won't even like pay for cost of living, you know. Digital art can do that. Yep. I wish we hired based on skill again, so we have capable management. All right, man. Yeah, it feels like It's getting worse and worse. That's the thing I'm scared of. That's the thing I fear most. Just like what's going on now. The future of humanity. That's the scariest thing to me. You know? Like, I'm not scared of like cosmic horror. I'm not scared of ghosts. I'm not even that scared of like underwater sea creatures anymore, to be honest. The thing I'm scared of most is just the existential dread of staying alive in this society. Yeah. Hey, Correa! Sefero Grade, welcome back. Correa Raid! Welcome, everybody! Holy heck. You like my drawing, guys? I'm drawing Sunflower Girl. Ain't she pretty? Welcome, Raiders. We're just talking about existential dread. And how the past generations screwed us over. Just typical subject matter in our chill drawing stream. I have no money, but I have a potato. Would you like this instead? Would you like a potato? Yeah. It's hard. Life is hard. You know, when life is hard, like things that is usually scary, like cosmic horror and all this, like world-ending things, doesn't really matter, because life is scarier than death. Just living is scarier. Like trying to like look at the future, right? Like what's gonna happen in your future? Like what's my next move after this job? Or what if I get laid off in my job? Or like what skills are valuable in the workplace now? Can I afford a house? Can I afford rent? Yeah. What kind of meal should I get tonight? Just the existential dread of living. Life is scary for sure, but it's not a bad thing. I think it makes us make the next move. Yeah, there's parts of life where it's just like where it's great, right? It just kind of lets you forget about what's happening in your life. You're like, okay, we're hanging out with friends, we're just chilling. It's a good life. Life is good. And then there'll be that part of the night where you're like looking up at the ceiling and you think to yourself, like, what the heck am I doing? Like, what's next after this? You know? Why can't I get my things together? Am I an adult? Have I met the requirements of being an adult person in this adult world? Have I met the standards set by all these other people? You know? Rocky, are you going through burnout? Have fun with StreamRock. Thank you for the raid, Kreia. You have fun. Have a nice rest. Yeah, that's the mood though. I don't feel like it's burnout. I just feel like that's just the normal mindset I have now. Ever since I graduated, you know? Because like childhood gives you so many promises, right? Like all the adults are like telling you all you need to do is study. All you need to do is have good grades and you're gonna get accepted by society. You're gonna land a great job, you know? Right? And they'll tell you all these things. Like you just need to just study hard. That's all you gotta do, just study hard. And you did study hard. I tell you, I did study hard. And it feels like they lied to us. In a way. You know? It's not only studying hard. Because a lot of other people studied hard and they also are not getting anything. Right? And most of the things you learn in school are completely useless. Completely useless. I woke up early enough to catch a stream. Hey, Hugh! Hey, everybody! Look, it's Hugh! How you doing, Hugh? Welcome. We're just talking about existential dread while drawing pretty sunflowers. Sunflowers. Now, Hugh is a younger generation, but I feel like it applies to him as well, maybe later when he gets older. School is for building soft skills more than hard skills. Hard skills you learn when you get your foot in the exactly. And most people won't get the opportunity to get their foot in the door. And that's just like the sad reality. Most people, they just won't get that momentum. Like, I think I'm lucky that I landed like jobs and stuff that could get me to other jobs. So I have this like momentum already built. But I know some friends that are just like, they can't get their act together even after college. They can't land a job. They can't, and I don't blame them. It's just the way like society is built right now. Like they expect you to have like 3 years experience for an entry-level job. It's crazy. My parents, when I was 10 years old to 17 years old, studying, no dating. My parents, when I get 18 years old, when you get married. Yeah, because they tell you grades are more important than learning how to get along with everyone. And instead makes you alienated from each other because the group projects aren't very thought through from an enjoyment perspective. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm even gonna get into college. You're a sharp kid, Hugh. I think you will. You're a very sharp kid. You're good at math. You enjoy math. That's the more important thing than being good at math. You actually enjoy math. Now, I think that's a rare quality. You know, I think you got what it takes to be an engineer. I was hella gifted, but I burned out early in high school when the pandemic started. That's like most of us. You got burned out. But that's okay. I think you got the potential. I think you just gotta find something you're happy doing and just like pursue that, you know? There's no need to stress. I feel like the greatest trap a young person could make is trying to like meet the standards of adults. Right? Just trying to like, I need to do this for the adults in my life. I think you need to find something that you like doing. Teach kids how to enjoy a field and they'll pursue it on their own. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You gotta find something you're passionate about. I think that's the best way to learn. If you're passionate about something, then you'll learn it more, like, easier. No, unemployed right now. I'd be lucky to even get a minimum wage job. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, you're still young. You could probably you just need to land that one. I was like that too when I was young. I couldn't really like get my foot in the door and everything, and I often get like yelled at for not getting work. But I feel like as soon as you find that first job, there's like this momentum that happens, where like after that job you could put that on your resume, and you'll be like you'll be hired easier by related things. But you shouldn't stress too much about it. Yeah. I sometimes wish I could go back to school because that was the chillest time in my life. When I was at school, right? When we're in school, we're looking forward to like graduating most of the time, and like not having to deal with like homework and stuff anymore. But it feels like that's like the chillest part of my life. We don't like I don't have to worry about all this adult stuff, paying taxes and stuff, trying to like keep my job, trying to think about the future after my job, right? There's so much uncertainty in being an adult. And sometimes it gets to you. I graduated this year. I'm gonna take a gap and then maybe get back into college. A gap year. I see, I see. Oh, hell no. No school for me. Constantly going from tutor to tutor. Never had a childhood. Much happier as an adult. True, but like there are some parts of being an adult that just like I wish I could skip. You know? I really miss the days of like not having to decide like what kind of dinner I should cook, or like what kind of dinner I should, like thinking about all these random things as an adult. Like, oh, it's tax season. Oh, now I gotta pay rent. You know? I agree with Sunny. No school for me too. When you're 80, you'll look back and miss this too. Right? I do want to go back in time though, and like be a kid again, you know, like those days. And I would do things much differently if I could go back in time, and to my like my kid years, student years. I don't know. I feel like me as a person now is like much different, like extremely different from like kid me. I wish there was like a new game plus where you could like take all the knowledge you earned now and just like take it back to when you were like a kid, right? That'd be cool. What would you do? Be a kid now, have fun, let yourself make mistakes. Not too bad to the point of no return. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I agree with that. But, you know, I regret, the things that I regret most was like, I felt like I've never really had like, I never kept any of the relationships I had when I was a kid, right? I've never kept most of my friends that I had when I was a kid. I don't know, I felt like we were close. Like my childhood like gang, you know? I felt like we just grew apart. And I know that perhaps it doesn't change things. That maybe even if I do go back in time, it doesn't really matter. That they will still drift off. But I do miss the days when we would just hang out and like do things together. And just like being an adult is just like so lonely. Right? Especially if you're like single like me. And in a country that doesn't speak that much English. I felt like a lot of like the connections I should have like nurtured. Life, new game plus, I'd invest in Bitcoin and buy houses in 2008. Dang. Buy land when I return to kid. I kind of look fondly to those memories of like my friends and I when I was a kid. But I know like we can't really turn back time. It's not really a thing that we could fix. They all moved on. Life kept going. You know? What does present, that does present a bunch of unique difficulties for sure. Right? For me, I don't hang out with my friends outside of school. You don't? I miss like the parties we had when we were like play video games at each other's houses. And that was really fun. I also like looking back, I felt like there was this girl that like kind of liked me, and I just kind of like ignored her because I was getting like picked on a lot when I was a kid because I was different. But I felt like this girl, she hung out with like the guys that were like making fun of me. So I just like kind of just snubbed her. But looking back, like I felt like she was kind of trying to get my attention. You know? I was kind of there's just a lot of things that looking back I could have like done differently. I used to host a lot when I was younger. LAN parties, yeah, LAN parties, dude. We can't have those anymore. We look back at memories from the past really fondly, you know? When I look at it from an outsider's perspective, my life looks pretty lonely, but I don't mind that, to be honest. You don't mind loneliness? I used to say that too, like until I like started living here in Japan. Like nobody talks to me. It's kind of crazy. I'm losing my sanity sometimes. You know, there's people that just don't get me over here. I don't have the same connections I had when I was in the United States. The future is better than the past because you can affect it. But that could mean that the future could be worse than the past because I can affect it, you know? But looking at it, would it even work out? They hang out with people who are mean to you. Like, I can't imagine it would mesh. Right, but I feel like I want to give it a chance to do something different. You know what I mean? That maybe it'll end differently. Maybe there's like an alternate reality where that girl and I could have had a thing. Or something. Maybe there's like... Oh, what is this? Oh, is this? Is there a layer on top? Oh God, there's a layer. Oh, okay. God dang it. There's like a weird layer on top of this sleeve. We can what if forever and it won't do anything then yeah, exactly. It torment us. But there's something bittersweet about that torment, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just look fondly at these memories and just reminisce. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Just get a little just get a little like a can of beer while you think about the past and listen to Enka music while drinking copious amounts of shochu. Comfortable in some ways, yeah. We can't really change the past. I wish we could, but we can't. And I think it becomes part of us eventually, you know? Like the things that we regret becomes like also part of our personality. I'm so bothered by this weird I drew something here and I can't see it. Alright. Okay, that leaf is screwed up forever. That's fine. No one will notice. Yeah, all help me become me. Exactly. That's a good way to see things. You know? I'm just the type of guy to find beauty and poignancy in the sad things. I noticed. The only time I remembered my past mistakes is when I'm about to sleep. Yeah. I always just look at the ceilings. You get me. You know how that feels. The feeling of like this dread. Sometimes it's not even dread. It's just like this quiet feeling of regret. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. I don't think it is regret. It's something else. You don't really regret it. It's just like you look back to those memories. It's that weird feeling. You know, I think the thing that captures it best is Anohana. You know? Like it captures that feeling of like the past compared to the present. The past you and their past relationships compared to like what they are now. Reminiscing, yeah, kind of like that. Like you just try to imagine what could have been if you did something different. You know, you wonder where they are now, what they're doing. Are they happier without you? Are they're being successful in their life right now? You know? Do they even remember you? Ask them. I don't wanna. I don't even know how to contact most of them. And I think I tried to get in touch with one of my old friends back in like in school, and talking to them, it feels like they're just like completely different people, you know? And it gets to the point where it feels like they've moved on, but you haven't. Like I haven't. And I'm still stuck in the same place I was like a billion years ago. And they've already moved on to bigger, better things. Like they won't get hyped about the same things we talked about as kids. They won't be interested in the things we used to talk about. And it feels like the person you used to know as a kid like disappeared and is replaced by this like completely different person, you know? And there's something shocking about that. There's something like strange and uncanny about it. Like there's no way you're the same person. You can't be that person. It's a bit lonely. Yeah, exactly. Like the only remembrance of like who they were is just like in your memories. Like the reality isn't the same of how it's not the same as like what you used to remember them as being. Especially when they have 3 kids and you get is 10 years old. Yeah, they have kids and stuff and they're married. But now you get to become friends with them again. Isn't that cool to get to relearn this person? I thought it was cool. But, you know, we've drifted apart so much that we don't even have the desire to talk about anything. Like, I have them added as friends in my social media. Like one of the friends I had in childhood. And we don't talk. we like I post pictures and stuff, they never comment on anything. And it gets to the point where I start to feel like maybe I was kind of sucky when I was a kid. Maybe that's why they don't want to talk to me, you know? Or maybe like they secretly hated me when I was a kid, and they just kind of tolerated me. That's why they're not talking to me now as an adult. You get to ask yourself those questions. They have to do the same with you. Could also be catch up once a year kind of friendship, yeah. We can't relate to each other anymore, exactly. Like I said, they became like completely different people. And it's a weird feeling because it feels like I didn't grow up. You know, I'm still stuck thinking about things that I probably should stop thinking about. Like in my mind, I feel like they've moved past my position. They've already become something different, and I should become something different. Should is should. We should many. Yeah. Should is should. I don't like how I just get these random patches of white here. I don't know what happened. I think when I merged, like I accidentally put like white. I don't know. Happy little accidents. Don't beat yourself up for that. I'm sure they'll feel similar things too. You just don't know because you can't read minds. For all you know, they thought you were the coolest and they feel intimidated to talk to you. Yeah. Right. I do feel that sometimes. I do feel like that sometimes, but then I look back and realize that I've actually changed so much, and I just don't want to admit that I've changed. Oh, that's a nice way to see things, I think. I have changed as well. That's a good point. And perhaps they think I've changed too. And they don't see me the same way as they saw me as a kid. Because like I mentioned before, the past me is like so different compared to like how I am now, that perhaps they do see me differently now. You know, part of why I wanted to work in Japan was part of the reason why is like a lot of people who go wait, let me organize my thoughts a little bit. When people like work here, they often feel intimidated about like leaving their friends behind and all that, you know, like leaving like everything they had here, they had in America, to like start over in a different country. Part of the reason why I kind of accepted it is because I didn't have a lot of friends in America either. I felt like a lot of my old friends already like moved on, and I felt like it's gonna be a great start, you know, starting over here in Japan. And in a way, it was also kind of like exile, you know what I mean? It also like I also kind of want to like distance myself from these friends, these memories. Maybe if I move further away, you know, I wouldn't have to think about the past so much, or like those kinds of relationships too much. Many of us are biologically no longer the same soul. Yeah, yeah. The portion of our bodies as we were. Yeah, exactly. Like the ship of Theseus. There's no sense of beating yourself up over other people could be thinking too. That's fair. Do what you gotta do to process your feelings and thoughts. Yeah. Has Japan helped you with it so far? I think so. I've been checking, like ever since I've been to Japan, like I rarely check like my personal social media. You know, like back in the States, I get riled up by like the smallest things in politics and all that, like the election and all this stuff. Like I watch the news and I get like caught up about the smallest things, and I usually get angry. But now that I rarely watch American news and all this, I feel like I'm in a different dimension. You know, I rarely think about like America. I think that's a good thing, but the bad thing is like there's like barely any social interaction for me over here aside from like streaming, you know. A lot of my coworkers are like way older than I am, and we're like not the same kind of, we're not into like the same kind of things. And I don't make a lot of Japanese friends. So like I get like acquaintances and stuff, like we hang out like eating dinner and all this stuff, but I feel like it's not the same thing as like what I expect friendship to be. Like I haven't made like a single close friend here in Japan. You know, like the type of friend that you could say personal things to and talk like I feel like the close friend I'm looking for is like a friend where you can actually like tell them about like even the bad parts in your day, you know? And I haven't met someone like that yet. I almost moved to Australia to get a job as a chef there because everyone is moving too fast and you want to catch up to the, yeah, exactly. Like I feel like this exile kind of like put me in a bubble where I don't have to worry about like what my old friends are doing or how their life is and if they care about me or not. I'm in like my own bubble where I don't really have to care. Anyways, I'll be lurking. Enjoy the rest of the stream, Rocky. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Hugh. I hope you have a great day. These sunflowers are looking pretty nice. You're finding your own path. Yeah, exactly. I'm slowly learning how to become an adult. Very late in my life, but I'm slowly learning. I'm learning the difficulties of just adult life. Standing for myself. Making the right decisions for myself. I think it's admirable even if you feel like it's difficult. Thank you. Dang it. You see these weird lines? I messed up so bad. I don't know what happened. I think I accidentally like copied part of the background. That's why it's like this. Oh god. I think that's what happened. See? There it is again. Well, let's just try to find it and erase it by just like doing colors. Oh, there it is again. I think I accidentally cut part of the background and like, because I couldn't see it because it's white. Oh my god. Layers be layer. Exactly. Oh my god. I should be better at layers. But yeah, adulting. Adult life. You ever feel bad when you're like looking at your friend's social media account and they're like doing so well? They have like they have their own house. They got like a wife and kid. And you're like, I'm a VTuber. Adulting. Doing VTube stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with VTubing. Is it something you could be proud of though? Like, you just tell your friends, hey, I'm a VTuber, check it out. You know? They wouldn't understand it at this point. You know? They wouldn't get it. Don't mind me. Making me sad too. Let's be sad together in this chill art stream. Chill art stream. I think sometimes I feel that way, but usually I'm pretty happy with where I am. I'm very selective with who I tell I'm a VTuber since explanation takes too long. Yeah. I told some of my IRL friends about me VTubing. And I don't know, I thought they'd be like a little more excited. They'll be like, oh, wow, that's really cool. And to be fair, they were at first. They're like, "Wow, really?" And it's just kind of sad that the people like who you think would like watch your stuff most, like the people you think you're closest with, they don't watch your stuff. You know? It's like the people that watch my things are like the people who barely know me. And I think that's better, you know? I could just like talk about random things. Yeah. Life-giving lemons. Well, you a VTuber, me a cosplayer. Life-giving lemons. I think us as a for us as a generation, there's a big pressure to become a serious adult. You know what I mean? Like these things, like VTubing, usually looked down on, looked down upon by the general society. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking out of my butt. But yeah, I feel like there is like a kind of pressure there. You need to like become more serious. You gotta do more productive stuff than just VTubing. And I'm really glad I'm not one of those people where like their parents don't support their VTubing. Like, I'm glad my parent is supportive of my choices. But there are like VTubers who are like, their parents are like, oh, what are you doing? You know? Like, you should be doing something different. And I feel bad for them. You know, what the heck? Stop telling me what to do. That's what I like doing. Like I know this friend who's like struggling because his parent wouldn't get off his case about his VTubing. I mean, people are allowed to have hobbies, you know, it's just a hobby. It's not like it's hurting anybody. Friends aren't your fans, remember. Friends are your friends. Yeah. Stu doesn't even watch me lately because Twitch got blocked at his work. Don't ever expect your IRL friends or your friends to be the one watching you. You want to build a community who like you for you and your content for you at least. That's how I feel. Yeah. Expectation are only things that's giving pressure to us. Expectations. I think we're almost done. I think she's looking pretty nice. I'm just gonna add a little bit of color to her skin. She's looking pretty good. It's a little bit of green here, just to capture that reflection. But we always like get into like deep topics when we're drawing. I don't know why. But I do like it. I do enjoy talking about deep things with you guys, and I hope you don't mind exploring the way people think. I think that's one of the reasons why I like VTubing, you know? I hope it doesn't feel like I'm trauma dumping or anything. That's not my intention. But she's looking pretty nice. Beyond burnout? Beyond burnout. Don't get burned out. There's hope. You gotta believe in yourself. Just like give it a little like lighting. She's looking pretty nice. What do you guys think? I think that's good enough. Even if you were trauma dumping, this is your house and people will come for you, granted. Don't put the responsibility of the trauma on your viewers, but to talk about things that you want to, comfortable with, is not a bad thing. Thank you. And to troll. I watch stream to learn and to troll. To troll. I think she looks okay. What else can we add here? I think we just like add a little bit of green. Just a little bit of green here. Just little patches of green. I don't know. There we go. It just sucks that we got like this weird block here that I can't really see the layer, but I think it looks fine. Let's darken the hair a little bit. Let's darken the hair a little. Get a little brown. More brown. Well, I think she looks okay. We got a lot of things done tonight. Look at that. You know, golden hair. We got like pretty cute eyes. We gotta put a little bit of red in her lips, maybe. I don't know how makeup works. I hope this is how it works. I like to think I'm good at putting on makeup. But, you know. A little bit of eyeshadow, I think. There you go. It's looking kind of nice. Really pleasant. Nice smile. Looks cute. Makeup is fun. Let's go sign this. Get it ready. Oh. Right. And we're gonna crop it. Just give it a little crippity crop. Oh, I signed it backwards. Because it was rotated. It was flipped. It was flippity flipped. It looks good even after it's flipped. That's how you know it's that it's great. You gotta flip the script. There you go. There you go. Go ahead and save this. File save. Sunflowers. JPEG image. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to crop. Wait, hold on, let me crop it first. Where's our cropping tool? Just gonna crop this here. Remember the rule of thirds. Rule of thirds. Somehow. I just want to get a good crop. Let's get a little good crop here. I don't know, the eyes are part of the rules of thirds. I think that's okay. There you go. Nice. Save as. Sunflower. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. Did you know Disney would hire women to do coloring in old animations because they did great at makeup and the character? Ah, okay. Nice. They used the makeup, the ladies, makeup ladies. Anyways, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope it was fun. I hope we had interesting conversations. Let's see who we can raid. Let's raid tonight, huh? Let's do a little bit of raiding. Let's see who we're raiding tonight. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Thank you for being here. I do enjoy your company. I hope to see more of you next time. Let's see here. Let's raid. Oh, hey, Totally Not Hugh is streaming early in the morning. Let's go and give a raid to Totally Not Hugh. Okay. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. Good night.